We're now shifting our attention to the Oppong-Yeboah South constituency. Obviously, one of the areas to look out for in the upcoming general elections. I have with me one of the contenders of the parliamentary seat on the ticket of the NDC. He is in the person of the mayor of Accra, Alfred Okoe Vanderpuye. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, and happy to be here.
Great. We have 62 days to the general elections. Tell me, how is campaign going for you?
Campaign is on track. And this morning, let me take advantage of my presence here and in your studio to say good morning to the people of Accra, good morning to the people of Oppong-Yeboah South, and good morning to everybody. Campaign is an opportunity to share one's commitment, one's understanding, one's knowledge, and one's commitment as gain to want to do something for your people. You take advantage of a campaign period to tell your people why you want them to vote for you. So for me, having served as mayor of Accra 2 terms, I believe that I have the platform as a candidate to still go back to the people, because somebody will say, oh, you have been a mayor, you have worked all over Accra, the people know you. It's one thing to be a mayor, it's one thing to want to campaign. So I still have to go to the people, and that is why since a year ago, every day I'm in the community, every evening, from 5 to 8, to go door to door, to visit every home, to meet the people, the elderly, the women, the traders, the parents, the fathers, the youth, the children. Meet everybody, let them get to know, touch and feel, and hear and ask questions why Okoe wants to be MP for Oppong-Yeboah South.
Okay, you've been a mayor for 2 terms, and aside that, you won Africa Best Mayor. Can you touch on some of the achievements?
You know, the opportunity to serve as mayor of Accra is one that I always would cherish, because it has provided me the platform to do what I've always believed since my childhood that I would do for Accra. You know, growing up, I've always been inspired to want to have the opportunity to serve this city. And when the opportunities surrounded itself from our former late president and second term from our current president, I saw it as a great opportunity to want to really serve your people. So as mayor, coming to AMA, I looked at the state of affairs then, and I said, what legacy would I want to leave anytime that I'll have to vacate my seat as mayor of Accra? What would I want to be remembered for? I took advantage of a collaboration which I saw as the first achievement for this city. And that was when in 2010, Accra was recognized as one of the 11 millennium cities of the world. 11 millennium cities of the world. 2010, that was a major achievement for me, the first achievement. Because, you know, with Accra being recognized as a member of the 11 millennium cities of the world then, meant that Accra was presenting itself to the world that we want to be a city that lives with standards. We wanted to be a city that lives with high expectations in every sphere of human endeavor and human development. So under my watch, whatever I was going to provide as leadership for this city was to be about high standard and high expectations in the areas of education, in the areas of health, in the areas of community development, in the areas of environmental sanitation, and what have you. So once we were inaugurated and commissioned by Jeffrey Sachs and the Columbia University of New York, then we started rolling the ball in the area of education. Then, you know, after that recognition, then we were also voted as one of the 100 resilient cities of the world. That also meant that we had high expectation for improving the lives of the people of Accra. We have high expectation and standards for, you know, developing Accra so that we won't have disasters, so that we will raise the standard of living of the people. So we can provide better education, we can provide better communities, better roads, better health services, and all of these things. So since those recognitions, and then also came the Rockefeller Award by the Bloomberg Foundation and all that. So you see, those international recognitions of Accra, for me, are major achievements because it put us into the club or league of cities of the world, which you can go in and expect high standards, high achievements, not mediocrity, but doing the best and what is right for the people of Accra. So if you talk of achievements, now you can come to education specifically. You remember that when I became mayor, we had a shift system in this country. We worked hard to end the shift system. 2010-2011 school year, we came out as the assembly and we said we will not open school that year for any child in Accra until we will say that we are doing it without the shift system. In 3 months, we built 406 classrooms. We were supposed to open school in September. I went to Honorable Tetenyo, then Minister for Education, and I said, no, we will not open school, Honorable. I need you to give me 1 more month because I need to complete the construction of all the 406 classrooms that I needed. He allowed it, and we opened school in October with 406 new classrooms to end the shift system. Then we said we will build the Millennium City Schools, and we started constructing the Millennium City Schools. And today we have 122 Millennium City Schools under construction, 15 or 16 completed, and it's going on. Look, this is affecting the quality of education for the children in Accra. The sense of motivation is there, the teachers' commitment to excellence is there, the attendance of the schools and the children have improved, the test scores, academic achievement has gone high, and that is a major achievement. This government, the NDC government, under the leadership of our former president and our current president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, have always believed in investing in the people. Education is one of the best areas to invest in the people, and it is showing evidence that we are doing something.
Okay, all these achievements came about when you became mayor since 2009. How different will the achievements you've gotten now be inculcated when you become an MP for Ablekuma South?
Well, you know, so far I've only given you 2 areas of achievement, but there are other areas of achievement. Let me just mention one. You know, when I became mayor, Accra was ranking very high in cholera situations. Okay? Today, do you know that we have no case of cholera in Accra? Because when we became part of those international bodies, we also made commitment to public health. We made commitment to environmental sanitation. And today, isn't it wonderful that under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, under the NDC administration, this year, Accra has not recorded any case of cholera. There was only 1 case that came from outside Accra, but the individual came to the city, Accra for help. You see, look at the environment of Accra. Compare the environment of Accra today to what it was 2009 when we came to office. So you see, a lot of achievement. Look at the roads of Accra. Look at the roads of Accra. So under this administration, a lot has been achieved for the Better Ghana agenda, now transforming lives and changing lives. Now, so if I was going from the mayorship now to the point where I said I want to be MP for Ablekuma South.
What is the motive? Why that?
The motive is simple: service to the people. You understand? We have three arms of government that keep this country going every day. Then we have the private sector. All of us as individuals have the will, the capacity to serve in any of these areas. In the private sector, to make a contribution to the development of this country. In the judiciary, to make a contribution to the development of this country. To the executive, to make a contribution. But you see, for me as an individual, Okoe Vanderpuye, it is my choice that after serving as mayor of Accra, with all the experience that I have gained, the knowledge and the practical experience activities that I have gained, I want to take that knowledge, that experience, to go to Parliament. Now, in Parliament, what would happen is that, having served as mayor, the policies, the operational activities, the handicaps, and all, with all that knowledge, when I get into Parliament, I know that there are several committees in Parliament, and I'll have the opportunity to serve on some of them. I'm hoping that I will serve on the one on local government. And if I'm serving on the one on local government, I believe that I can share my ideas, I can share my knowledge, I can share and make input into policies for this country, laws that can be made to improve the delivery of local government services in this country. I can also and would also be an effective representative of the people of Ablekuma South in Parliament, to make sure that Ablekuma South would always continue to get her share of the national cake. I'll be a strong advocate. I'll also be a strong advocate for development in Ablekuma South. So two ways: represent Ablekuma South effectively by serving on any of these committees and making contribution in our law-making system, and then be a strong advocate for the youth empowerment activities, create opportunities, job opportunities for the youth, opportunities for the youth to find ways and avenues to make a life worth living, and then support our economic opportunities for the traders, for the women. Ablekuma South is a fishing community. So what kind of innovative ideas should we bring to the fishing industry? You understand? I will be a strong advocate for that. How do we add value to the fish that we harvest? How do we add value? How do we continue to educate the youth of Ablekuma South so that all of them can have their full potential in life? All of those things, somebody has to bring the leadership. Somebody has to bring the resources. Somebody has to bring the community, the chiefs, and all the people. We have to bring them together to make it happen.
Okay, you know, one would say it is different being a mayor of Accra and it's different being a member of Parliament. You made mention of the fact that if you had the chance to serve on the local government board, you have a say there. If someone is watching, the person might also say that being in Parliament is a different ballgame altogether. Maybe being a mayor, you have the opportunity to do a whole lot, as in some of the statements or some of the achievements you did mention. What can you do? Because Ablekuma South is a constituency we all know that need lots of development. Recently, you did organize free extra classes for the constituents, free of charge, which we gathered that it was well patronized. But tell us, if you go to Parliament, a lot of expectations are on you. If you're unable to deliver, what would that mean? That is if you're elected.
Well, you know, there's a clear distinction between a chief executive of a community or an assembly. Yes, you have functional activities. You represent His Excellency in that community. The tools of development are in your hands. You are expected to bring development to the doorsteps of the people. That is your job as a chief executive. And make sure that the city, or for that matter, that assembly moves very well. As a member of parliament, you are the MP for the area in parliament. So there are, yes, two different roles. But that's why I gave you two key functions. An MP must be one who represents the people very well. In other words, you must know the needs of your area. With that, you must go to parliament and represent them, be a strong advocate for them. Advocacy in the point that you represent them in their area. If there are issues or discussions on the floor for which it affects your area, you must make statements, you must contribute, so that at the end of the day, the laws and rules and whatever is passed in parliament will benefit your area, in your area and the nation. But secondly also, you must also be a strong advocate to bring resources, to bring development, and to work with the chief executive of your area. Today, as mayor of Accra, I do work with my MPs. My MPs do come to me and they bring suggestions, they bring ideas, and I do work with them. I listen to them, and then we work together. We cooperate to bring development to the area. So I would do the same. You understand? Now, the issue is about my commitment not to fail the people. And that one is my commitment. I have a track record of success in the things that I do. If I do not want to do it, I won't step forward. But once I step forward to say I am going to do it, I have a high sense of commitment to succeed. So as MP for Ablekuma South, the people of Ablekuma South will have in me a strong representation in parliament and an effective leader to be a center for mobilizing resources, commitment, and whatever have you to minister to the needs, the challenges, and continue the transformation in Ablekuma South.
Let's come back to development in Ablekuma South, or what you can do to get the youth working, what you can do to get the indigents living a free life now before elections.
You mean in Ablekuma South?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about Ablekuma South specifically, a lot under my watch has taken place in Ablekuma South. Look, let's take it. Look at the schools. I went to school in Ablekuma South. Ablekuma South houses one of the highest population of youth, children in Accra. So when we were ending the shift system, you know, it is on record that we built the highest number of classrooms, temporary structures in Ablekuma South. And we created the opportunity for more youth to have access to quality education. That was something that happened under my watch. Look at the Millennium City schools that we are constructing around Ablekuma South. Look, I lived in Ablekuma South then when it was all Ablekuma, not Ablekuma South and Ablekuma West. And the children of Ablekuma South today, more of them, the greatest majority of them, have their education in Ablekuma Central, which is Salvation Compound. See, I started school, if the demarcations we are going by today, I started school on the M1 compound, which is in Ablekuma South today. And I ended my middle school at the Salvation Compound, which is in Ablekuma Central. And that is the lifestyle of education for most of the children in Ablekuma South. And that is why today we have 3 of the Millennium City schools on the Salvation compound. You know, so more of the children in Ablekuma South are getting their education in Ablekuma Central. They are in the Millennium City schools. Then also, you look at the kindergarten that we have added. Then we have also completed the Nankam Blues school building. We have also done the KG today at the Tuesday market, you know. And then we have done Begbeise, which is also in Ablekuma West, but on the borderline with Ablekuma South. Look, there is nothing and there is almost in everything when we put it all for the children that are growing up. And we, under my watch, we have done so much for the children of Ablekuma South. Now, you also look at the polyclinic in Ablekuma South. That is Mamplubi Polyclinic. When I became mayor, water was a very essential commodity in Ablekuma South for the polyclinic. I made sure we put in borehole. I made sure that we also provided them with the ambulance. You understand? For the transportation of patients. You know, today the community, the hospital staff appreciate that. Look at the roads in Koligono. Look at the roads in Mamplubi. Look at the roads in Banana Inn. Under my watch, we constructed the one-way from Accra High Street. Now, today we call it Professor John Evans Atta Mills High Street. All the way, the Gorgesburg Road. The Gorgesburg Road, when we were growing up, ended at Akoshi Junction. You understand? And if it will extend, it will only extend to Kamara, New Era. But today, we have extended that road all the way to Dansoma Exhibition. And then you can make the turn into Dansoma. You understand? And then go to the Begbeise area. We have opened the road network. You know, Abbas, who is today director of urban roads, he and I, we work on these things. So a lot has been done. Today, go to Kolebu. Kolebu vicinity does not have any potholes because the cry of the doctors, the cry of the nurses, the patients have been about the potholes in Kolebu.
Okay.
Today, look, let me tell you one more thing that is the biggest. Look, you know, all of us, I believe so many of your viewers will know Mudo. Mudo, the waste treatment plant, which is in Asedu Keteke, Odododio. Just after the Kolu, you have Mudo. That plant was shut down. It only when it was opened about 20 years ago, only operated for about three years, and it shut down. But you know what has happened? Today, from Dansoma, we have laid the liquid waste line from Dansoma all the way to the Mudo. In other words, Dansoma is taken care of. Old Dansoma is taken care of. Mamplubi is taken care of. Koligono is taken care of. It's coming to Gamashi, Laboni, cantonments. We have laid the sewage lines.
Okay.
You understand? And every household in this community in the future will be able to connect to the sewage line. And then we are expanding the Mudo treatment plant itself. Next month, President will cut the sod and commission it. And it will be the finest liquid waste treatment center in Africa.
Let's talk about your political ambition. We know that in 2008, Fritz Buffalo, the incumbent MP, won. 2012, he won on the ticket of the NDC. How do you see your chances this time around?
How do I see my chances?
Your chances of becoming the MP elect for the area. Or
you know, look, I am so confident of my candidacy for MP because under the leadership of our late president, commitment to better Ghana, under which I started as mayor of Accra. And today, still working under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with a commitment to transforming lives and changing lives. NDC has done so much. NDC, look at the area of health, look at the area of education, look at the area of energy, look at the area of water, look at the area of road network. In all of these areas, NDC has done so much that as NDC operators, NDC leaders, as you know, we ought to be proud of what we have achieved. And I am so proud to run on that ticket. I am so proud to run on the achievements that NDC have brought about, the developments that we have brought about. I am so confident to go before the public and ask the public to compare the years of the NDC administration, NPP administration, and to that of the NDC today, who they never thought we would get over Dumso. Today, the president has led this country. We have come out of Dumso. Look at the educational infrastructure that we are building all across this country. Look at the improved lives that we have brought, the road network. These are developments that Okoe Vanderpuye, I am proud of. And I'm willing to go before the people, to share it with the people, to remind the people where we used to be and where we are today, and to tell them and to assure them that they can go further with NDC. They must vote for NDC. And so I am so committed and I am so proud that every evening I want to go to every house in Ablekuma South, and invite the parents and to remind them and to tell them December 7th they should come out in their numbers and vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to continue his work, and for Okoe Vanderpuye to go to Parliament. And you see, when I go out, the people, accept the message, they believe in it, they see a future in it, and they have the commitment to come along with us. So I'm not in doubt at all.
Okay, when are you launching your campaign?
Well, this coming Sunday, this coming Sunday, Gangantua Kpekpeleism, all these projects that I have mentioned is all about Gangantua. The element of Gangantuaism and Kpekpeleism. Fair and play. Ko na asphalt e play. Ko te kole na e play. Gym e play. Schools, millennium schools e play. Gangantua Kpekpeleism. No, that is the campaign. The campaign about Gangantua Kpekpeleism, the green book and everything that is in it. Gangantua Kpekpeleism. No, we will launch our campaign on Sunday at the Sempe Park. And let me take this opportunity to invite the people of Ablekuma South. I know they will come out because I have a history to go by. Look, when we said we were doing the walk, the first walk, 10,000 people came. The second walk, over 30,000. This one, hey, Gangantua Kpekpeleism.
And we'll be there to cover it. But critics are saying that you are giving more attention or paying more attention to your political ambition as in becoming the MP for Ablekuma South than concentrating on you being the Accra mayor.
Oh, look, I am Accra mayor, and I am still working as Accra mayor. I am attending to the challenges, to the needs, to the issues of Accra. I am fulfilling Accra's commitment to the people of Accra, to the people of this country, and to the international community. Last week, I was in Paris attending the conference on climate change. As a result of my presence there, as a result of my involvement, the EU mayors are coming to Accra with an office to represent the EU Commission, working with the mayors of Africa. So I am still, attending to my work as mayor of Accra. I'm looking at the health issues. I'm looking at the road network. I'm looking at education. I'm looking at the traders in the market. I'm looking at the issues. Operation Let the Traffic Flow. Very soon we will launch that. So I am attending to the issues of Accra. But I am also campaigning. So every evening, after I have worked as mayor, I go to the community and attend to the issues of my campaign.
Okay, now I know your constituents might be looking at you, and your other contenders will also be looking at you. Now they are saying that you are using your position to influence you becoming the member of parliament elect for that area.
I am using my position to influence. Well, what I am doing is what I have been doing since the first day I became mayor. That is to use my office to transform the lives of the people, to use my office to bring hope to the people, to use my office to bring development not only to Ablekuma South, but to the whole of Accra. And that, as long as I am the mayor of Accra, I will continue to do. You understand? I will continue to do. Since I became mayor, it is my commitment to work for the people. I can actually be here as mayor of Accra to work. Nike Mokola ye achuni, Nike Wule achuni, Nike school be achuni. That no many call you mammy, Becca be a care, Corti na be boy change, Corti na be boy change. The children know. I wish children can vote.
Meaning what?
I meaning who calls a bisawa about you said. No, ye na a bioa genwa. You want me to say it in
Just say it in English.
In English? Oh, English. English. When you go and they ask you, is
the bearded
man. Eh? When you comb it, development comes.
We've said a lot.
Yes.
Your message to the constituents.
See?
You've said
now you are asking me to talk to the constituents. You want me to talk to the constituents? It's okay. Okay. To the people of Ablekuma South. Inyeme Keni. You look by New Ablekuma South. December 7 year. Ibashe. Esho otomonyo jenyo pe. Miyoko. Chenche. With the Gangantuan baptizing. In December 7 year. Kenya tenya fon shikie. Nyele chenche. Nyele John Mahama. No Kenya fon John Mahama. Kenya fon Okoe. Ijake. What fake clalo? I go about tuning 100. Can you quest school say one mamma? Can you quest Beji Bear one back? Can you quest Nuchumo, 1 2 1 But I tuning 1 when you can share be Hobane, 1 chenye, Kunyaba, Nine, Simpe. You fair, I broke my south to fair Nyaba. Could you fail 1 launch or campaign? Could you for 2 bumps say, no campaign to bar, no can be Nuchumona. Trap no manyaba.
All right, that's a very good one there. But we're all praying for peace before and, during the this year's elections. What is your message of peace to all Ghanaians?
Elections are the prince of hope for democracy. And we have gone through a series of elections before. And I will say that we have nothing to fear for the future, except that we shall forget how the good Lord have led us in the past. Today, sitting here, we should move forward with hope. There will be no, all die be die. There will be no destruction, killings, or anything. This country will see another peaceful election. The churches are praying. The mosques are praying. Leaders are admonishing. And everybody is committed to doing the right thing. As Ghanaians, I know we shall overcome. Once again, we will prove to the international community that we understand peace, we work for peace, and we will produce peace. So, as mayor of Accra, I will make sure that in Accra, our elections, all our polling stations, I will work with all the necessary bodies to make sure that we deliver an effective, meaningful election, devoid of any acts of, anything that would disturb the peace. I think everything will be well. The youth, everybody should get involved. Let us all speak messages of peace. Even as the candidates, we should take away insults, abusive language, and anything. Let us just tell the people what we stand for and what we can do for them. And let's give the people opportunity to vote.
All right, thank you very much for coming, and I wish you well. Viewers have been speaking to Alfred Okoe Vanderpuye, aspiring member for the Oppong-Yeboah South Constituency, and who is also the mayor of Accra.